Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And here's Miss Tiger Lily. Hey, Dee Dee. Hi, Helena. What you doing, lady? Good morning, Elizabeth. This is Tiger Lily Bobcat. Hi, lady. What you doing? You gonna rough at me? Rough. There's that rough. Thank you. You're all kinds of feisty. Look at that tail going. Look at that tail going. What are you doing? Tiger Lily Bobcat is the oldest resident here at Big Cat Rescue. She was part of the original fur farm rescues in the 90s that helped start the sanctuary. Are you being grumbly this morning? Very grumbly this morning. You can see there's a couple less dreads on her. She let me finally get one dread. We used retractable scratchers in order to groom some of the older cats that get matted fur. No, my vacation starts exactly 1 week from today. That's what I had said yesterday. So I still have my normal work day today, and then I'm here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're supposed to fly out really early on next Thursday, so 1 week. Are you trying to lay down? You're kind of laying in a lot of fur. Kathy, there's nothing to be worried about with Purrfection. No news is good news. Like I said, she was sneezy coffee, probably because she had something go down the wrong pipe. You're right, Angie. I didn't bring a sickle. I think I'm in the doghouse. Krista, she is 24 years old. Laurel, there's nothing wrong with Purrfection. Nobody needs to panic. We always keep you guys in the loop if there's any issues. She just was like making weird coughing noises the other morning, but she had just walked up onto her platform after eating breakfast, so it was most likely something down the wrong pipe or something, but she's been totally fine. She's 22 years old, so I mean, of course, there's always worry, but she is fine. You getting situated? You're so goofy. You can see how well she lets me groom the top of her head, her back, and sort of like behind and beside her ears, but she just won't let me get near her little chin. And that's where all the mats are hanging, but they fall out on their own as well, so. You're so darn cute. Look how cute you are. Again, if you guys are just joining, we just got started. This is Tiger Lily Bobcat, and we are at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. You're so cute. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. Yeah. Such a good girl. But because I do leave for vacation in a week, and technically this is my Friday, so I have the next 2 days off to get situated and ready for our vacation, but I have been trying to come out and spend as much time as I can with this girl. I honestly was dreading going live today because I knew everybody was going to ask about the storm that's coming and get all panicky, and you know, at this point all we can do is watch it. There's no issues at the moment. So we've been here for 27 years, so we have a hurricane plan. We spend all year getting ready for things like that, with cutting trees and clearing drainage ditches and all that stuff. So the cats all shelter in place, and so do the staff and volunteers, and if it gets bad, we are out on property walking around checking all the cats and all the enclosures. Afton actually made a video when Irma came through a couple years ago, bigcattv.com. if somebody can post the link to our critical incident and hurricane disaster page, that explains what we do in any kind of emergency situation.
Just hanging out in my foliage.
But our enclosures were built to withstand hurricane wind. That's why there's no solid walls, so wind can go right through it. We keep the trees trimmed, and we just keep a close eye on everything. They say we're not even going to know the true track of Dorian until maybe Friday or Saturday. We'd be expecting to see it in Florida on Monday into Tuesday possibly. Fingers crossed it doesn't go anywhere near Miami or Tampa, because that's everybody's asking about my flight for my vacation. And we have a layover in Miami, so we are a little nervous. We'll be pretty devastated because 2 years ago we had a trip planned to Mexico, also for our wedding anniversary, and then Irma happened and everything got canceled. Thank you, Marcia, for posting that link. And here we are trying to go to Belize for our 10-year anniversary next week, and here comes Dorian, so we'll see. It's taking it as it comes. But I should be around early next week when all of that starts happening, so we'll see how it goes. All we can do is watch for the updates. You're so sweet.
The best girl. You're the very best girl. Be really, really hard.
Exactly, Jamie. That's the thing that's interesting when the storm season happens, is depending on where you are in the country, the way the news covers things like that, they really make it sound like it's Armageddon everywhere, when really this storm's actually a very small storm from what they're saying, and the radius of the really bad weather is only about 15 miles, so... And those tracks can be off by 200 miles, so you just never know.
We're just keeping an eye on it, aren't we? Are you the most gorgeous girl? You're the most gorgeous girl. My best girl.
This little face right here is why it's been so hard to take time off.
Yeah, I don't ever want to leave you. You have to be a very good girl while I'm gone.
I asked Marie and Mary Lou yesterday to make sure they give her lots of extra attention for the 10 days that I'll be gone. Like lots of sickles. My husband Mark is her operant cat, or trainer, and so that's lots of treats right there that you'll be missing with both of us gone. So I have enlisted other keepers to try to come over and give her extra attention.
I have long talks with you. That's what I told them.
You're so silly.
You're so silly. Just gotta get that one mat. That one really big one, and it'd be great.
Weather permitting, we're back to having our afternoon thunderstorms, and that's the other thing. I mean, we actually have daily thunderstorms that are just as intense as what a hurricane would be, and they pop up fast, and we get through them, don't we?
Yeah, we get through them.
Yeah, I think she's worked a couple of those mats off on her own, just kind of walking around and rubbing on things. Twice last week she let me get near the mats on her chin, which is why I was able to loosen the fur a little bit, and then they can kind of fall out on their own. So
teamwork, right? Teamwork. All right, baby.
That's Nikita Lioness roaring in the background.
All right. Are you grumbling? Because I'm getting ready to leave. I gotta go. I gotta show them other kitties.
Gotta show them some other kitties. So if you guys are just joining, we've just been here with Tiger Lily Bobcat. This is a over 4-year friendship we've developed. You know, a lot of people said that before I started showing her on lives, they never even knew she lived here, and she's one of the original cats. Huh. You making biscuits? You're getting very worked up.
All right, my love. I'll see you later. See you later for sickle.
Thank you, Dana, for your donation. So, let's see who else might be out. It's almost breakfast time, so the feeders should probably be on their way out here shortly. I think I see a bobcat up on their brand new platform. Let's go see if it's Sue or Lakota. Since it's breakfast time, we might actually get to see Purrfection, so we'll go over to her. Hi! Can we just say hi real quick, Lakota? This is Lakota Bobcat. Thank you, Angie.
No, that's not nice. It's okay.
Look how pretty you are. Actually, yeah, Des is on my list for today as well.
Yeah.
Look how gorgeous his eyes are.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you, Andrea, for your donation. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, showing those claws. Hearing the feeding carts. All right, Lakota.
You ready for breakfast?
Okay.
I'm taking the hint. I'll take the hint.
But they love their new platform. Darren and Jen Hawley come in on the weekends and repair and replace and build new platforms and things for the cats all the time. And I love it because like Sue and Lakota didn't have one before, and now they do, and they absolutely love it. And same thing with Sheena Serval. She got a new platform and loves it.
Oh, Purrfection's out on the move. Hi, Purrfection. It's okay. Hi, I see you. I see you. Purrfection Ocelot. You can hear King Tut Savannah calling in the background. Did you freeze?
Look at her. She's like, if I stand really still, you won't know I'm here. There's a Muscovy duck behind her.
Where are you hiding your face?
The duck and Purrfection are having a standoff. Thank you very much, Leah, for your donation. I really appreciate everybody who's donating and everybody who's sharing this feed. Also, everybody helping answer questions. If there are any newcomers that have never watched our lives or don't know much about Big Cat Rescue, welcome. Thank you, Janice. Really appreciate your donation. Oh, I'd love it if she'll just sit right there.
Hey, pretty lady. You grumbling? Are you grumbling? I hear you grumbling at me. I know. Thank you so much for sitting right here.
waiting on which one of these food carts is coming my way. She's like, oh, this is a good spot to stay. Gonna hang out there? Thank you, Donna, for your donation. Isn't she beautiful? She's 22 years old. If you times the cat age by 6, that's what they would be in human years. Oh, Tutters! What's going on with you, sir? Oh, Tutty! This is King Tut, Savannah Cat. Oh, babe! What's the matter? See, where's that food cart? Nope, just wanted attention. I'm gonna sit on my coolaroo. Well, he just did not like Purrfection getting the attention. So Tut is actually fed by the meds keeper, so he just has to wait until Marie gets done with Keisha and then she comes back up. So we're getting some quality time here with Purrfection, so I don't really want to walk away quite yet. You guys never get to see her. They're nocturnal and she's just very shy and very grumpy and grumbly, so she doesn't always hang out like this. But it's almost breakfast time and her and I have been bonding because she is on meds. She gets hot spots on that beautiful fur coat, so little hair loss patches, maybe from an allergy, a seasonal allergy or something like that. And so she gets meds for it. And when I became a meds keeper, now she's a little more used to me. Thank you very much, Dana, for your donation. You guys are just rocking it out today. I really appreciate that. There's not a ton of things we would have to do to prepare for a storm. And again, as I mentioned, this storm is an East Coast storm. And we are on the west coast of Florida. And we kind of prep pretty much all year long because we are constantly raking, making sure the drainage is good, cutting down trees, pulling branches, all that good stuff. So here's Breezy. Hi, Breezy. This is Breezy Bobcat. Where are you going? I don't have your food though, baby. Don't want her to think that we're going to lockout because I don't have breakfast for her. Hi. She's also a very old Bobcat. She's like, oh, you did bring the food, so I'll go see if somebody over there has it. We feed every day here at Big Cat Rescue between 8 and 9 a.m. And the cats get a variety of food every day. It's usually something different. Big cats are carnivores, so raw meat. Alright, I guess Breezy's uninterested because I didn't bring the food. I see Andi Bobcat out too. Let's try to see her. Hi, Andi. Hi, Andi. If somebody could please keep posting that, thank you very much, Marcia, that critical incident hurricane and disaster plan. Again, Big Cat Rescue has been in this location for 27 years. We have seen our fair share of major storms and we have plans in place. This is Andi Bobcat, so no need to panic. Also, it's an East Coast storm and we are on the west coast of Florida. And there's nothing we can panic about yet because we don't even officially know the right track that storm's taking. So I know national news likes to blow it way out of proportion for everybody who's not living in Florida. So I stick with Florida local news. Oh, there I go. Andi Bobcat's very shy. All right. So I did have Des Serval on my list. I know I haven't shown him recently, and he's not one you guys get to see very often. So we're gonna have to walk down there. I left my golf cart over by Tiger Lily. That's where we started, was Tiger Lily Bobcat. Kind of seeing a lot of our smaller cats today because the last few days I've shown you most of the big cats that are here. Goes Marie. Hi. Marie does morning meds several times a week. So she's heading to Tut. Don't you worry, Tut's getting his. You might be able to see Diablo, we'll see. And if you guys came in late or in the middle, or you want to catch up on any of the lives, because we go live a lot, they all post on our YouTube channel, dailybigcat.com. dailybigcat.com. And you'll see a playlist of just my lives. There's Carol's daily updates and Carol's lives. Tons and tons and tons of videos. And then our main official YouTube channel is bigcattv.com. Those are the produced videos, and you'll have like days and days and days worth of videos to watch. There's Des. Thank you, Stacy, for your donation. Hi, Desi. So Des was found roaming in a desert in Arizona with 3 legs. Clearly was probably somebody's pet. Hi. Hi, big boy. He's got pretty severe arthritis in that back leg, but he gets around really well. It's actually kind of amazing. He's also a meds cat. He gets some pain relief for his arthritis. And a lot of times he will beat me to a location before I can get there. So he's a very, very handsome boy. Very talkative when he eats. I tell him he sounds like Cookie Monster. But he knows it's almost breakfast time, so that's why he's all riled up. Hi. That's the official Serval hello. I know. And when Des arrived, I guess he'd already also been neutered. So they were assuming that Des was Desiree, a female. And then recently he did go into the vet, and we officially found out that Desiree is actually Des, a boy. Which makes sense because he's huge. I'm getting lots of exercise. Oh, I'm sorry I missed the last person that donated, but thank you very, very much. You are all kinds of riled up today. He is ready. Hurry, hurry, hurry. He is ready.
He's getting full prey today.
Okay. So Des is one of the naughty cats too, so he has his lockout door down. So Keeper Mark has to pull his door up.
Ready, buddy?
He's gonna take that food and run. All right, bye. He's like, wait, which way do I go? Oh, back into the lockout. All right, we will let him eat. Cats like Des that eat really fast and intensely, they'll eat so fast that they'll puke it back up. Yeah, that's our sign to go. Let's see if Diablo's out. There he is. Diablo is the Savannah cat. Tiny gentleman. Diablo, hi. Hi, cute boy. Hi, cuteness. This is Diablo, the Savannah cat. He's very, very shy as well. But again, now that I'm a meds keeper, I've kind of been able to bond with him a little bit better. Isn't he beautiful? Very shy, elusive, and aggressive.
Such a cute boy. Tiny gentleman.
So if you guys are just joining, we've seen Tiger Lily, Lakota Bobcats. We saw Purrfection Ocelot, King Tut Savannah, Breezy Bobcat, Andi Bobcat, Serval. Now we are here with Diablo, Savannah Cat. So handsome. So handsome. And we've talked plenty about the storm coming towards Florida. Trying to think of who else is kind of near me that we haven't seen recently.
Oh. Where you going?
Ooh. He's going to show you he can go up and over. He's got a tunnel system that leads him into a whole different area of his enclosure. Let's see. We know where we'll go. Let's head up front real quick. Let's see what Max and Marianne are up to. And you can see, I showed this last week, but our Guatemala tigers that we're hoping to see sometime in September finally arrive, but their enclosures have been worked on quite a bit over the last few months. And we have 2 tiger pools all built and ready and flowing. I actually did show Loki twice last week. He's getting better with me as far as not immediately running. Still runs. I showed Lovey last week as well. She's doing well. Well, Dana, I'm glad that you're new and you're asking questions. We get a lot of newcomers that don't really understand what they're seeing, and then they just start like attacking us. But the lockouts are like that little box that you saw with Serval. It's just a smaller box that is extended on the outside of the main enclosures, and that is where the cats eat breakfast. So for some cats, pretty much Cougars and larger, every single cat, we close the lockout door. We get the food safely into the feeding lockout, and then we lift the door. Cat comes in, eats breakfast. With the small cats, there's only a few on the naughty list. The ones that are really aggressive or really reachy, we close those lockout doors. But everybody else pretty much is calm, or they'll wait right outside lockout until you drop the food in, and then they'll calmly come in and take it. Thank you, Julia, for your donation. And so the feeding lockout is kind of known as their fun safe zone because they get to eat breakfast. But it also helps us medically because we can close them inside of their lockout if the vet needs to get a really good look at them. That's how we used to spray flea medication on them. So you can get them into a small space and really observe them well.
Oh, there's Maxie. Here's Max Bobcat.
He lives in here with a female named Marianne, but we do not believe in breeding for life in prison, so there's no breeding here. They're both spayed and neutered. But Bobcats, when they're younger, we tend to be able to introduce them to another, and then they can kind of have a a buddy, a built-in buddy. So Max had breakfast. Now it's just time to relax. You'll notice if you watch lives that I do prior to breakfast how spazzy everybody is, because breakfast is exciting, of course. I mean, these are captive wild animals. They should be able to roam hundreds of square miles a day. And unfortunately, trapped in a cage, they can't do that. So breakfast time is a very important, exciting, busy time for them. But right after breakfast, they are like totally different animals. They will go sleep for 20 hours, groom, lounge, typical cat behaviors. A lot more active at night when it's cooler. Thank you again to everybody helping answer questions. I'll be totally honest today. I'm only seeing one comment at a time, and they kind of fly by pretty quickly. But if I miss any questions, I'll try to reach out to you in the comments here on Facebook. Kathy, I think we need to add that to our most asked question. Everybody's always asking about alligators. I get it. We're in Florida. It makes sense. But we have a man-made lake that is surrounded by a very tall concrete perimeter wall, our whole property. So no issues with gators. Hey, where's Marianne? Where's Marianne? They have this big enclosure. They've got a big waterfall, a lakeside view. She could be anywhere in those grasses. Walk back around the other side. See if I can find her. She must be in the den that he's laying on top of. So we'll just come see him from a different angle. Nope, actually we have not had any escape issues. We have way too many safety protocols in place. We are a GFAS accredited sanctuary. That's the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. We are a true sanctuary. We don't buy, sell, trade, breed, or touch any of our cats. We never go inside the enclosures with them. There are many, many safety protocols. There's double checks, triple checks. There's a hierarchy as to how everything is done. If you guys are just joining in, we've been live for quite a while, seen quite a few cats, so go to dailybigcat.com if you'd like to rewatch this episode. Because once the live is over, it'll just automatically post as a regular video. You can find it on our main Facebook page as well. All those squirrels are being rowdy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if by Saturday we have all cats that have open air sections locked into roof sections. Again, though, it really depends on the track of the storm. And they're saying we probably won't even know the true track of the storm until Friday or Saturday. So all we can do is wait. It's the price you pay to live in paradise. Let's go see what Dutchess is up to, and she's probably going to be our last cat today. I also share these lives. I literally get messages every single day that people can't seem to find my lives, even though they post in 3 places. So I have started sharing them onto my own public Big Cat Rescue Facebook page, because I post far less than we do on the main page, and they seem to find it easier, so there is always that option. Let's say hello to Dutchess. Now you guys can watch Dutchess and Priya 24/7 if you go to bigcatcams.com. That is where you will see all of our live cameras that are on property. Hi, Dutch. Pretty much just saw Bobcats and hybrids and small cats and an Ocelot, but now we've got Dutchess. That noise she's making is a chuff, a tiger chuff. We say that's a tiger hello. This is Dutchess Tiger. Hey, where'd you go? She's like, I want you to open this door over here. So currently she is in her roofed section, but normally that's just for cleaning. Hi. She has a water bowl that's out in her open air section, and we can't clean it if she's in that section, so we usually have to keep her over here. Hi. Very chuffy right now because she has access to everything out there to the lake, including part of the lake. Hi. Linda, I'm not walking up to Hoover today, but he was on yesterday's live, and several from last week as well. Dutchess will be our last cat. We checked in with Priya and Hoover yesterday, but we didn't get a chance to see Dutchess, so that's why we're here now. Nope, Scott, we have Hoover. We have one male tiger. All the rest are female. But the 3 tigers that we're expecting from the shutdown circuses in Guatemala are all 3 male. Well, again, I want to thank the 9 people that brought us all the way up to $195 in donations this morning. That's just fantastic. We are a nonprofit. All of your donations, 100% go to the cats. Anything that you buy on our online stores for merchandise also goes to the cats. And if you've come here on a guided educational tour, you will also be supporting the cats. So bigcatrescue.org/tickets if you want to visit and plan a tour. And our main online store is bigcatrescue.biz. Thank you very much, Scott, for your donation. Suzanne Flint's looking for me. That's adorable. Thank you, Edith, for your donation. You guys are just amazing. Yeah, this will be my last live for the month of August, but again, I'll be back the early part of next week, and that's when we're expecting to see anything we'll see from the storm, so we'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. Busybody. Busybody. I know. There we go. Yeah, my rehab day with Flint is on Mondays. But I have to fight the urge all week to sneak in there and hang out with him. He's just the sweetest. You guys can watch Flint. He is one of our rehab Bobcats that has had quite a few issues. He's on a live cam that you can watch from his page, bigcatrescue.org/Flint. Well, thank you guys very, very much. We had a really good walkabout. We saw a ton of different cats, especially ones you guys don't usually get to see. So go rewatch it, dailybigcat.com. Really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you to everybody who shared this. That helps us reach new people. And thank you to all the newcomers for having patience and asking questions. I will reach out to you guys in the comments if we missed anything. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys again soon. Oh, that's Priya.